Hello everyone, hopefully you're having a good day. My name's Andy, my channel's Finding Value. We're going to do technical analysis, gold and silver. It's looking pretty good. We had dollar weakness, 10-year yield moving higher, and those are the perfect conditions for a break in gold and silver. So we broke to the upside. Well, we still need to break 1840, but we had a good break to the upside, I should say, in some of these stocks, in some of the precious metals, and we're breaking trend lines on some of these. So let's take a look. I'll show you what I'm looking at, and I can show you what we're breaking. So here we go. So I've got the dollar and gold. You can see right when this dollar broke at 8 a.m. to the downside, gold said, oh yeah, takeoff time. So nice move, looking good. This is the dollar, looking at it from kind of a close-up viewpoint. We've broken this ascending wedge pattern to the downside, and today, if we go back, 9206 is now down here. So this is 1 day delayed, and it's down here, and we're continuing lower. Looking at the dollar from a little bit bigger medium-term perspective, we have this pattern that was going to break to the upside, and then we're coming on back down, and we just broke out of the upper trend line coming through 1, 2, 3 points here to the downside. I think that's quite significant, but it's going to be a huge tailwind for all of our commodities and precious metals, so that's good. This is the 10-year. I kind of blew up this section here. We're looking at it, this trend line here. We're trying to break out of it right now. This is the upward trend line, the downtrend line, and any second we're going to break this. We've got looking at this over here, we've got wicks at the bottom. We kind of came up, came down, big buying pressure, a little bit of selling pressure left, bullish engulfing of the yield. Came up, pulled back. It's basically the buyers equaling the sellers, and now we've got almost a hammer pattern, but it looks like it's going to be bullish and probably break to the upside is my guess, because the momentum's going towards a higher yield. Gold like that. The chart looks very strong, very good buying pressure, not many sellers, and I think we're going to break through this line at about 1840-ish. And once we close above that, I think we're looking really good. We break above 1860, 70, it's going to look like game on, like Donkey Kong. Silver's breaking out of its downtrend. This thing is looking fantastic. It was a sharp knife, cut right through it. Slicing and dicing. Platinum. Platinum is one of my favorites, and broke its downtrend, moving on up. Again, I own a lot of physical silver and platinum. And with the downtrend line breaks like this, I like it in here. I like it a lot. Both of them. GDX, downtrend break. It wants to join the downtrend break party, and it did so. And don't be afraid if this thing pulls back and touches this downtrend line. So if it pulls back to upper 32, like 3290 or something like that, don't be afraid. That's perfectly normal. You don't have to be worrying about that stuff and staying up late at night about a 3290. SILJ, so we broke that downtrend on this day, on this big up day, and we're starting to move up a little bit. It's good. Go SILJ. Endeavor Silver popped higher today. It does have a wick at the top. I like to see a stronger closing to see it continue higher, but there is some sticky resistance going this way through in this area. So it's coming up to some stickiness. Franco-Nevada breaking higher a little bit. Again, a lot of buyers and sellers all through here. It's got to come through this resistance area before moving on higher. But it's looking very good. Teuton Resources, maybe you could say this is a shoulder, head, shoulder, and about to break, maybe. Maybe. It's kind of mutated. I'm sure it breaks a whole bunch of rules, but it doesn't break the herd psychology rule, which is it's probably going to break. It's a sticky zone. We got gold royalty. I'm just looking at some random ones. This is a bullish piercing or bullish engulfing. Usually it's a reversal pattern to go higher. So it looks good. Aftermath silver, you might see a little bit of selling pressure first before moving higher. We broke the downtrend. Nice, good move, solid move. Little reversal pattern here. The buyers can't push this thing any higher in the short term, I think. Probably going to see it pull back a little bit and then do a launch. Here's Aftermath Silver looking at its trend line to show you kind of what this looks like. I'll draw it in here for you guys. But it looks something like this. And see how it's almost ready to break its uptrend line. It's almost there. So that's why I'm like, it may pull back here. We got to watch it. Hecla Mining's got to get through this resistance in here. This is a kind of a longer term daily chart. Broke out, came back. That's really, I see this all the time. We're starting to come back up. Nice, good buying pressure. We're trying to break through this resistance area. Once we break through, it's going to be a party. Discovery Silver. Looking at this guy here. Nice big up day today. We got to break through the downtrend. These are a little bit lagged. Some of these juniors are a little lagged compared to some of the bigger boys. But we're right there trying to break. And I do like Discovery Silver. It's got a lot of silver in the ground. It's low grade, high cost. Lots of leverage when the price moves way up. Metallic Minerals, a small junior silver exploration company, still trying to find its way and get through this downtrend. The amount of gold's looking a little bit better. We had that bearish engulfing, nice reversal day, hammer pattern, and came right back up. Buyers are there. They're showing us that they're there. Eldorado Gold, looking not too bad, a little wick at the top. I'd like to see it finish a little bit stronger than that. It may pull back and do kind of a retest here. I'm going to just draw it like that. So hopefully it stays above it and pops higher here. Platinum Group Metals, this is what I'm watching. The downtrend line, we're trying to break it. It's probably going to backtest this line. If you get a nice small down day or two, you know, it's up to you on what you want to do, but this might be a good one to look at and do some research. It's a developing a mine. It's palladium and platinum, and basically platinum group metals. Up to you on what you want to do there, but that's what I've got for today. Lots of downtrend lines are breaking. That's the first step. The first step is to break the downtrend. Second step is to create a higher low. Third step is to create a higher high. And that means new uptrend. So we're in the process. The entire commodity sectors are all doing very well. They look like they're firming up. So that's a good thing. And all these are looking pretty good. I would be a buyer here soon. If we get a nice controlled little pullback, that looks beautiful to me. And that's where I like to purchase. You guys can do what you want, but I'm a big holder of physical metals. I like physical platinum and physical silver. Why? Because of the ratios. They are incredibly cheap, especially platinum. Platinum is like, they're giving this stuff away, guys. It's being given away. It is that cheap, and it is so rare. It is so rare, platinum. And where platinum is located on its price charts and its ratios, it is such a good deal. And we're breaking the downtrend right now. And I buy the physical stuff, guys. I literally have it in my hand. And I think that is silver and platinum are some of the best opportunities for physical metals looking out in the future, especially if energy gets incredibly expensive. Because the more expensive energy gets, obviously you have earth between you and the metals that you want in mining companies. So the mining companies may not be the best play. You might want royalty companies, or you may want just the physical metal. There's no risk with the physical metal. It's a direct play. And your risk of nationalization, of higher taxes, of XYZ, doesn't matter what the risk is. You just take that all off the table and you say, you know what? Slide that off the table. I don't want those risks. Just give me the metal. So I do that a lot of the times. Depending on my mood, I might buy more physical metals or more mining companies. It all depends on how much I've bought and when and what my mood is at that time. If you guys like this content, give me a thumbs up. Thanks for listening. This is Finding Value.